According to the CDC, there are 100,000 hospitalizations per year due to broken hips. That can cause a decline in your independence as well as emotional and mental distress. The National Institutes of Health have found that 27% of individuals who suffer from a broken hip do not live another 12 months. So we're not just talking about independence here, we're potentially talking about literally life and death. So it's important that you listen in to these 5 things you can start working on today to reduce your fall risk and reduce your risk of a broken hip. Let's start with number 1, turning. Hop into this tutorial really quick and see how you can turn better to avoid falls. So when you're turning, here's a few quick and easy steps you can take to avoid. Number 1, slow down. If you're walking fast and you go to turn, slow down a little bit so momentum doesn't take you right over. Number 2, as you're walking, turn towards, or use the leg towards that side. So for example, if I'm turning to the right, turn with the right first. As opposed to if I'm turning to the right and I go to step with the left, now I'm crossing my feet and I'm getting tangled up, I'm falling. So if I'm turning to the left, left foot first and then go. Turning to the right, right foot first, then go, as opposed to crossing over, tangling up and falling. And then the other thing is shuffling. Sometimes people go to turn and they start shuffling their feet. They get tangled up, they don't move properly. Pick up your feet and turn. Those quick, simple things can help you avoid falls and help you avoid a broken hip. Number 2, rugs. Rugs are a major trip hazard. The corners get flipped up. I see it all the time. I do home health physical therapy. I see in people's houses. Rugs don't always lay flat. The corner gets tipped up or a pet runs on them, gets the rug messed up. People trip on them, get caught up in them. So I want you to roll up those floor rugs. I know they're beautiful. I know they can help save the carpet, but please, if it's a matter of tripping, just get rid of the rug. The one exception is a bathroom rug in front of your shower. Make sure to keep that floor dry so you're not slipping, but otherwise, just get rid of the rugs. Hey, really quick before the next tip, if this video has been helpful, please consider subscribing. Number 3, know where your pets are. It is not that uncommon that I have patients come in who have a pet dart through their legs, trip them up when they're walking, and boom, they go down, break their hip. So I would suggest to you know at all times when you're up, where is your pet? Be looking for them. Know where they're at. If you need to, during parts of the day, if you're up and about some, put the pet back in a kennel or put them back in a back room. I know you love to have your pets around, and I love my pet just as much as anyone, but for safety's sake, just be cautious of where they are. Number 4, refusing to use an assistive device when you need one. If you're having trouble getting around, please use a cane or a walker and check out this quick tutorial that's going to show you how to use a cane properly. Use an assistive device if you need one. Swallow your pride and just do it. If you've got bad balance, maybe you feel embarrassed about using a cane or a walker, but it can help you save your independence and maybe even your life if you have a fall and break your hip. Canes are simple to use. You can typically adjust them with a simple push button. They want the handle to be right at the crease of your wrist. So right where your wrist, your hand, and your arm meet, right in that, and then hang on to it. It's very simple. It's a tripod essentially. So you step, it creates 1, 2, 3 points, creates a wider base of support, increasing your balance. If you have a bad leg, so let's say my left leg is my bad leg, I'm going to use that cane in my right arm. Or vice versa, if my right arm is my bad leg, I'm going to use that in my left hand. Again, it's just like when you're swinging your arms, you swing that forward and right there. Very simple to use. It can help save you. Swallow your pride and use it if you need it. Welcome back. Number 5, and I think the most important thing of all is weakness. I see patients all the time who have weakness in their legs. When they're walking, they can't support themselves properly. They're having a hard time getting out of a chair and they tumble when they get up. So it's important that you build strength in your legs. So if you feel like you're experiencing weakness, go see your physical therapist or start exercising today. If you're not sure, I'll include a link in the description below with a strength test, so you can test your lower extremities to see how weak you are. And maybe you're doing great that way, but it never hurts to test to find out. That way you can avoid falls. So please take these 5 tips, avoid falls, and if you're having any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below. And most of all, if you have successful ways on avoiding falls, comment. I want my other patients and my other viewers to know how they can help improve their balance and reduce their fall risk. Thanks for tuning in. If this video has been helpful, please subscribe.